Hello again, everybody. This is Judy Parcell, and welcome again to my studio. Today we're going to talk about vanishing points and how to do perspective drawing. Do you recognize the square and the triangle? Two of the three basic shapes in nature? Well, you're going to see how this plays out in perspective. You can cheat, by the way, and use a ruler. Ha ha! This time you can be an engineer. So I'm going to use a pencil, eraser, and a piece of... I use copy paper, by the way, to practice. Now I'm going to move this, and you will see there's a dot right here. And we're going to connect this dot by a line to the top of the triangle. And by every dot, actually I should have probably put a dot there and a dot there to emphasize this a little bit. So I'm going to lay my ruler right here. Now this line here, I want to show you is at the top, kind of the top quarter of the paper. Copy paper is 8.5 by 11. So I just arbitrarily made a high horizon line. Call that the horizon line. And I probably should write that in there so that you know what we're dealing with here. I hope I spell this right. It is your distant horizon. There. I'll put that in quotes. Because actually this is a technical term in perspective drawing. Now I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to put it on that point again, but I'm going to put it on the secondary point right here, and I'm sure you can see what this is developing into. Then I'm going to go down to the next point. I need to raise this up a little bit, and you're going to have to just imagine the vanishing line. Then I'm going to draw another line down here, and you get the idea of the vanishing point and the horizon line. It kind of looks like a house, doesn't it? Well, that's how architects draw houses. Now, this house looks like it's endless, so we don't want it to be endless. I don't live in an endless house, thank God. It'd be a lot of cleaning. So let's shorten this house up. And what you do is you're looking at it, another parallel line to this one. So I would just probably say, well, I'll shorten it up here. You don't have to use the ruler for this. I'll shorten it up here. And then I'll come down and I'll draw another parallel line right there. And lo and behold, I have the body of my house. From there, you can put in a round window. This is where you get artsy craftsy. You can put in a door if you care to. And side windows. Now when you do the side windows, they've got to be parallel lines, parallel to this one and parallel to this one. So I would suggest that you start a parallel line here and another parallel line to the back wall and another parallel line to this one. All you do is draw a line within a line. And there's your bay window. Not a very good thing, but if I really want to get technical, then I can bring my ruler in and straighten this up. Yeah, straighten it up a little bit. Ruler helps in this case, because it's kind of an awkward angle to draw at. Then erase out your lines. That's what the eraser on the end of your pencil is for. The things that you don't like in your art. And don't say mistakes, what you don't like in your art. Now you can put another round window here if you want. And there is perspective. Now what happens? Do we only have one perspective? We have another one. Again, bring your ruler in. Draw a line from one point to the other point. From one point to another point. And then this way. Now, this is at a little different angle, so it's going to look different, depending on where you set your vanishing point. Again, you could put in the round window. You can take this and use a parallel line to the one that's here. You want to make it parallel to this one, and then parallel to this one. So you come down like that. And there's your house. And your door. This one will make rounded because it should be maybe a church. And then maybe you want to do the windows like this. But that line has to be parallel to this. If you round it, make it parallel to that bottom line. And there you go. So that is how you work with a horizon line and a vanishing point. Thank you for joining me in my studio again today, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Take a screenshot of this and keep it as a sample lesson for you to practice with. Have a wonderful day.